Now, live from TFL headquarters in beautiful Ontario, New York. This is Inside the TFL. And now your host, the one, the only, Smell Piper Sr.
Good evening and welcome back, TFL fans. It's another beautiful day in the league, and folks, I've got a big game coming up tomorrow. That's right. Yours truly taking on Surprise Me and the Eagles. You don't want to miss it, so tune in, bring your popcorn, whatever you plan to eat for lunch, and let's make it a show. But before that, we've got a lot to cover, and I can't do it alone. So let's bring in my partner in crime, the man who needs no introduction, the Honorable Commissioner Willer himself.
By the time you mention the real show, Smell, let's get to these standings because there's a lot of mess out there.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. The early season standings. I think we'll start with the AFC North right up top, where each team is sitting at 2-1. And Willer, it's like they're all allergic to being mediocre, but also they're allergic to being great as well.
Well, that whole division needs to grow a spine. Pick a lane, boys.
Yeah, absolutely. Then we move on to the AFC South, where the Titans and the Texans are both sitting at 3-0, dominant teams. On the other hand, you have the Colts who, oh boy, 0-3. Not a great start for them. Not a great start.
Yeah, Dylan and the Colts are giving a new meaning to taking a knee.
Whoo! Right in the ass. All right. And going on to the AFC East, where we've got your Bills, Willer, right up at the top of the division at 2-1.
Should be 3-0.
And Baby Gronk over here at 1-2. The word on the street is that he's spamming his rookie tight end, Fillmore Keister, like there's no tomorrow.
Baby Gronk better find a new toy before his opponents figure him out, Smell.
I would say so. Go on to the AFC West, where Lennox is leading the pack. The rest, it's chaos. Your take, Willer.
Trash. Moving on.
All right. Moving on to the NFC South, indeed. The Saints are sitting atop that division at 2-1. The rest of the division, they've got one win combined. Yikes.
It's a dumpster fire, Smell.
Well said. Moving on to the NFC East, you have the Giants and the Cowboys, unbeaten. CD's got a win, surprise at 0-2. What's going on there?
Mike's not working. God damn it. Go on.
Is that the right? Gene, can we test the mics? Can we get
Surprise better start surprising somebody soon.
All right. It looks like we have audio here, Gene. All right. We're going to go on to the NFC West. PC is in first. BH is last. It's like we're in an alternative universe.
Nothing makes sense anymore.
And finally on to the NFC North. Sane and HUD battling it out for the top spot. Meanwhile, TK seems to be gunning for a record of rage quitting.
Yeah. For more on that, let's get a few words from our former, long time ago, last year, league champ, HUD.
HUD, what do you got for us?
Hey y'all, this HUD here with a new segment we're doing on Inside the TFL called Broke Bitch of the Week. How you get on Broke Bitch of the Week? It's real simple. You rage quit like a bitch. The more you rage quit, the more you're going to be on here. And it's really as simple as that. Our first Broke Bitch of the Week is going out to none other than the brokest bitch of the year, TK. He got 8 losses in TFL and 8 rage quits. You don't want to be on here? Quit playing like a bitch. Just because you losing don't mean you can act like a bitch. We all know that. But let's see it right here, right now. As soon as it hits the fourth quarter, he gonna hit pause and he gonna be out of here. And you know, the rules do say you can concede in the fourth if your opponent says it's cool. Did Sane say it was cool? No, everyone loves whooping on TK's fraudulent ass. But you don't want to end up on this segment, don't quit. You're gonna be hearing from everybody if you do, because you a bitch.
Well, fantastic. Great insights from HUD there. We joke around a lot, but let's talk about the importance of not rage quitting. Okay, folks, it's a league rule. It's an honor code, okay, amongst men. And more importantly, it's about showing respect for the game Okay, and for your opponent. All right.
Yeah. When you quit the game, you not only quit on yourself, but you quit it on inside the TFL because poor Smelly here couldn't even get a better angle on that pick six, Caleb. Thanks.
Come on, Caleb. Anyways, with that public service announcement out of the way, let's go live to our man on the ground, Wad McSpray. All right, to fill us.
Oh, we got Watt on the show?
Yeah, Wad McSpray's here. You know, he's done some good work, and I felt like it's right to just kind of set the record straight and give him an opportunity to come on the show. So Wad McSpray is going to come on in here and fill us up with his knowledge of the deep dive that he's done about the draft. I believe he's here, from what I understand, to tell us about this crazy running back class that we've got coming up. Gene, do we have the feed? Where's Wad? Do we have the feed?
Yeah, Smell.
Wad McSpray, what do you got for us on an exciting running back class?
Oh yeah, I mean, Smell. I love this running back class. It's incredible what I've been seeing. You know, these scouting reports they're making my mustache twitch. Smell. It's incredible what's going on right now, and you know.
Well, you know, I got to agree with you. This is a fantastic running back class. Who do you have?
Let's start off this top 5 list that I got here. First off, number 5 is going to be Taco Bell from Western Michigan. Taco Bell is, you know, one of those guys who get his beefy, cheesy 5-layer runs. All those guys in TFL that run those stretch runs. I know who you are. I seen it before. So this guy, you know, he might be in the later rounds. But he's definitely a guy to look out for, Smell. You know, maybe a late round steal, I think.
Okay. Stretch runners on notice for strategy and for a late round gem. Who do you have a little higher than that?
Oh, yeah. You know, in number 4, Eddie McClintock. He's a Fresno State guy. Sneaky athletic, really high IQ, you know, running back. Maybe a receiving running back, 5'11", 226. Sure. He's a big guy. But I think he's got pretty good route running skills. Also, number 3 is going to be Scoot Lewis from Penn State, 6 foot 210. He scoots through the holes. You know, he's an incredible back. He reminds me a lot of Saquon Barkley. Barkley's definitely a guy like similar to that. That's how deep this class is, Smell. I think it is.
Yeah, for sure, Watt. I mean, when we're talking about Scoot Lewis is only the 3rd best running back here in this class. It's incredible.
That leads me to number 2. I mean, number 2's got to be Horatio Frankfurt. Horatio Frankfurt said, you know, 6 feet, 252 pounds. We keep seeing these big running backs from, you know, each class. Last class we saw Demontre Beastbrook, who's on the Chargers now, jacking off. You know, he's doing a great job. Utilizing Demontre Beastbrook. I think Horatio Frankfurt's a guy like that. And you know, Smell, that reminds me of a time when I was 1996 and I had a hot dog eating contest in Tonka Lake, Minnesota. You know, I finished second in that, but, you know, Horatio Frankfurt, he's got number two guy. Yep.
Incredible. So I think we probably know who the number 1 option is here. Right.
I mean, Juicy J. Johnson, he's got to be number 1. I mean, it's pretty unanimous right now with, you know, my inside sources, and I have so many inside sources, Smell. Way more than you. So many more inside sources. Yeah, Juicy J. Johnson, USC running back. He's the nephew of OJ. He's got killer speed. He knifes through the hole. You know, he's definitely a guy who you can build your franchise around. There's so many good running backs in this class, Smell. You know, that's one of them. That's number 1. Mm-hmm.
I have to agree with you there, Wad McSpray. I mean, that's a guy that you really can trust. Everybody's just gushing over Juicy Johnson.
Well, I mean, that's how I see it. You know, I know it's still early. It's still early in the TFL season. A lot of people are on suicide watch already.
For sure.
You know, but it's a pretty deep running back class. I think that, you know, if those losing records teams pick high like this, it's going to be a really deep running back class, Smell.
That's how I see it. Well, Wad McSpray, we appreciate you coming on the show.
Yeah, thanks for having me on. Hopefully, we can watch some TFL games tonight. And Barb's making tuna fish casserole, so
Oh,
I gotta go, Smell.
the best. Well, fantastic. Wad McSpray, thank you very much for coming on here. So, Gene, do we have information on what's going on with these goddamn microphones? It's 2 in 2 weeks. Fucking can't trust this guy to do anything. Well, anyways, you heard it here first, folks. Wad McSpray, one of the best in the business, and I'll defend his integrity to the end of time. You know, if you don't like Wad, you don't like football. What's that? What do you got for me, Gene? All right. Well, okay. That's interesting. We're gonna cut live to an emergency breakthrough from league moderator, longtime contributor to the league, a CD. CD, what do you have for us? It sounds like it's pretty important.
Hey, what's going on, TFLians? I just want to interrupt this Inside the TFL segment and just give a big shout out to Mr. Wheeler Goodell and Mr. Smell Piper Jr. You both are killing it on the show. You both are killing it for the league. But, I don't think you guys get enough credit, and I just wanted to come in here and give you guys a big thank you from all of us, right? Smell, specifically, I just want to let you know you are a legend around these parts, all right? You give us the draft details. You give us the insights of this incoming rookie class every season. It's been 31 seasons. I don't know if you've been doing this for 31 seasons, Smell, but keep doing it for as long as you can, brother. And I have a message for Mr. Wad McSpay and anybody that follows this guy, all right? I think he's a total fraud, all right, when it comes to being a draft analyst, okay? Smell Piper is in the trenches. I mean, he has a team. He is building a team. He's a GM. What the hell does Wad McSpay know? Okay, he should go back to Chicago or Minnesota, or wherever the hell he's from. Go back with his wife Barb and just stay there. All right, leave all the draft details to you, Smell. All right, that's what I gotta say. Next off, unfortunately, I would like to talk some trash, but I just can't right now. I'm currently 1-2 this season, and one of my wins was a forced win. So things aren't looking too good right now. We're going to get our offense back in shape. We're going to make sure that we got no toddlers, no kids running around when we're playing games anymore, and we're going to right this ship. I think we're going to try to make a playoff push soon. And look, this is the TFL, fellas. This is where the big dogs come to play, and we're going to have a great season. Love y'all, and TFL, baby. We love you.
Wow, CD, thank you so much for that touching message. That's all very well said. Folks, we're gonna have to call the show for today. A long time tradition on Inside the Traditional Football League is working through our audio issues. But we really appreciate our contributors, Wad McSpray and CD, who points out that he's a fraud piece of shit. That's I'll defend his integrity until the end of time. Remember to tune in tomorrow for the big showdown between me and the Eagles. And until next time, book your games, finish your games. Look, I'll tell you what, I will sit through the worst whooping you can throw at me. My goddamn job is to stop you and score. And your job's to do the same thing for 4 quarters. Don't be a huge bitch. Anyways, tune in for the big showdown tomorrow between myself and the Eagles. And until next time, keep those controllers charged and the salt to a minimum, please. Okay? Minimal salt. This is Inside the TFL.